You don't need expensive aquariums and equipment to breed shrimp and keep them happy and healthy. Today I'm going to talk about these 3 plastic tubs that I have set up behind me, which I set up for my Neocaridina shrimp, and talk a little bit about how I set them up and also some of the pros and cons of this type of setup. So let's get straight into the video. So first of all, I added in my substrate, which was just some normal plain white sand, and then I picked out some plants to go in here, which was pearlweed, which I wanted to be the main plant to carpet the bottom of the tub. And then some Alternanthera reinecki, which is the red one, and some cryptocorn green gecko. For lighting, I just use this Phoenix aquarium light, which is full spectrum. It does a really good job at growing plants. I use it on my 4-foot aquarium as well. I also added in some root tabs, as plain sand doesn't have any nutritional value for plants. Now that these are filled up, I'm going to try and sort out some kind of filter system for these. So I use this Tetra Whisper air pump, and I use this DIY sponge filter that I made, as well as this one that I bought. I'm just going to let these run for a couple of hours, and then I'm going to add some beneficial bacteria. So the plans for these is to keep some blue dream shrimp in here, and some Bloody Mary shrimp in this one. Alright, so it's been a couple weeks since you guys have seen these two on the left here, and the first time you're ever seeing this one, so I'll give an update on these and then talk a bit about this one too. Alright, so over on the far left we have my blue Neocaridina shrimp. These guys are pretty high grade. They look so cool. I have kept blue before, but not this high of a grade, so super excited to see what the babies will turn out as. Coming to the middle, I've got my Bloody Marys. So here are the Bloody Marys. It's kind of hard to see with the filter on, but just ignore how much food there is down there. There's a lot of food. You know, when you put snow food, it looks a lot less than what it is, and you put one pellet in there and it makes like this much. It's crazy. And over on this side we've got my golden yellowback Neocaridinas. These guys absolutely glow. It's so cool. They've got this because they are the golden back yellows, so they've got this stripe down their back which absolutely just glows in the light. This tub does look a little different from the other two. It's got red substrate instead, and no plants like growing out of the substrate. We've just got this floating foxtail here, and other floating plants like Java fern and some Anubias nana down there, so all plants that don't need to be in the substrate. The filter in this tank is just another DIY sponge filter that I made. So yeah, it works good enough. Food that I'm feeding all of these guys is obviously snow food, as well as some of this specialty crab cuisine, and it's specifically designed for, you know, crabs and shrimp and stuff that need lots of calcium to build their shells. I've also added a piece of Indian almond leaf in every tank, which is why the water is yellow. It's not dirty or anything. Indian almond leaves are great because the tannins that they release have antibacterial properties and antifungal properties as well, and the high surface area on the surface of the leaf provides a lot of grazing space for the shrimp, and a lot of you know, microorganisms and algae and stuff like that grows on the surface of the leaves, which the shrimp like to eat. Based on my experience with growing shrimp in tubs so far, I can confidently say that some of the pros are that they're super cost effective. I bought these for $7 each, so 21 bucks in total, which is pretty good. They're super lightweight and portable, so easy to move around. And obviously if you've got a big fish room and you're breeding lots of different fish or shrimp, it's going to be just a lot more cost effective. And some of the cons I would say is that they're not as aesthetic, so obviously you wouldn't use a tub as like a display tank or anything like that. And also it's a bit harder to view whatever's inside unless you look from the top. So from the side here it's a bit cloudy-ish compared to glass. One more thing to note is that some plastics won't be safe for this, so you've got to make sure you choose a plastic that's not going to leach chemicals into the water. So a quick Google search will tell you which ones are safe for fish and shrimp. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So overall, I would say if you're looking for a cost-effective way to breed lots of shrimp or fish, I would say definitely give these tubs a go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.